Hey, I just wanted to jump in this morning and throw some weird thoughts out there to you. And I know they're going to sound crazy. That's okay. But it is something to think about. So, I think everybody has a sense that this world is getting a little bit crazier every day. But what if the things that are going on around us appear one way but really are another? What if tomorrow you woke up and you ran to the bank to get some cash or to, cash a check or something that you needed to do, and the bank was closed and they couldn't manage that transaction because they weren't able to? What if over the next days and weeks the stock market kind of gradually creeps down and down until suddenly the financial state of the nation is so bad that it collapsed altogether? And I'm not talking about a little crash, I'm talking about depression level event. I mean, we look at these things in our lives like banks. They're right around every corner. You can step into one, cash your paycheck, get a little cash for the weekend, put your paycheck in and count on it to be able to pay your credit card bills and buy groceries. We look at the financial institutions in America and think those are what are holding all this stuff together, and they seem fine. Everybody keeps telling us things are fine. But what if the things that we're being told in the news and in the media and the things that we watch on TV are not true? What if things aren't okay, but they don't want us to know that? I mean, is that possible? Would they do that? What if all the history that we have been taught for years and years, for a century even, and way longer than that, go all the way back to the Titanic? What if there was something that happened there that wasn't just an iceberg? Or maybe there was something going on in the background that caused that ship to be sunk? Is that possible? There's so many things that have shaped who we are as a country. Media, news, education, culture. But what if all of that was used to help us create a frame of mind and a sense of existence for ourselves that really isn't based on truth? Is it possible that we could be so easily led? What about the historical truths out there? What do we really know about the JFK assassination? What went on there? Do we know? What about 9/11? Was it really a bunch of Muslim Brotherhood people crashing into big buildings with airplanes? Or was there something else behind it that had a much deeper meaning and purpose? What about January 6th? Did people really die there, or were you just told they were? I mean, there's so many things, these school shootings that happen all the time. Are they really just these angry kids out there that have had enough and just decide to go on a rampage? What if there's something more to it than meets the eye? And definitely something that we're not being told. We all know how corrupt society has become. The government's crazy. The schools are teaching our kids things we may not like. we go out into society and we see things in public that we're just kind of that are cringeworthy at this point. But what if so much of that is on purpose? Is our government for us or against us? Would our government actually do things to hurt us so that those in power benefit? Would they all benefit at the cost of the people that they supposedly serve? My dog's having a nightmare, sorry. She does that. What if the wars that we've seen or heard of, what if they aren't what they say they're about? Or what if they're not even happening at all? Maybe we're just made to think that. I mean, are you in those countries? Are you seeing what's really happening? Or are you just trusting what's on the news? I don't know. Just some thoughts. But if you couldn't get out and go to the bank and get the money that you need tomorrow, do you have the things in your home that you need to survive? Just in case you couldn't buy that loaf of bread or pay that bill or have enough water to take care of things if you needed it. What if the stock market crashes? And I mean depression level event. If that were to happen, what would that mean in your life? What if society collapsed? I mean, it's getting pretty bad out there right now. What if it collapsed so badly that it led to martial law and another big lockdown? Receiving instructions on how to stay put and stay out of the way until they could take care of the problems. If people got mad enough, what could prevent a civil war? I know that I just sound like one of those raving lunatic conspiracy theorists for asking these questions, but I think they're kind of interesting questions to think about. Are you safe in the environment if things go bad and happen very unexpectedly? Do you have what you need to take care of yourself for a while and your family? How mentally prepared are you for something like another 9/11 or something even worse? What would it take to make the world better? Can we still do that? Maybe we can. I'd like to think so. But I'm just musing. But I got to get back into the kitchen and take over for my husband and take care of that little grandson of mine that makes me so happy. So I wish you all a good day, and I hope that you take time to think some thoughts and ponder some ideas about the world that you live in and this is the situation that you find yourself in, and just kind of feel yourself out on what you think. You guys take care. I love you, and I hope you have a great day.